in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 7-5. The Red Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-1.
Okay, Atlanta.
Todd Botts had an outstanding 5 hits. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Astros swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-1. The Boston Red Sox went deep 4 times as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-3.
Cleveland.
The Kansas City Royals combined to
Finally telling you I might get somewhere. It's just the big teams we're not.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Indians hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-6. At the start of the day, the Indians sit in first place in the American League Central Division, and the Orioles are in second place in the AL East. Jose De Leon won his 4th game thus far as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 3-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. In the standings, the Blue Jays sit atop the American League East Division, and the Rays are 4th in the division.
Days.
The New York Yankees launched 3 home.
We sweep Oakland, which is good. Slater's an 81. Yeah, that's a negative, Ghost Rider. That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, the Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland.
Okay, Texas. We're only a game behind.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the American League East, Rick Rolls got his 3rd win this season, leading the Orioles to victory over the Rangers 4-2. Ryan McMahon plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 9-7. It was their 7th win in a row. The Mets combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 1-0. Ahmed Rosario drove in 4, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Nationals 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. The Royals halted their 6-game losing streak as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 5-2. The Twins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 4-3. The Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 5-4. The Tribe combined to give up just 5 hits as they dismantled the A's 10-1. The San Diego Padres picked up 14 hits in total as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 10-9. Kevin Cervantes had 3 hits and drove in 3 as Atlanta downed the Phillies 6-2. The Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-2. The Reds racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-1. The Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they got a road win against Arizona 7-2. The Cards put together 10 total hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-4. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Third. Okay. Wow, we're doing work now. Finally got a string of
Welcome to our Wednesday
wins
edition
coming
of
along
Inside
here.
the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, the Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 1-0. Mike Phillips collected win number 3 this year as Atlanta pulled away from the Rays 1-0. Paul Johnson got his second.
Doing great, actually.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Baltimore Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they destroyed the Rays 8-0.
Haley.
That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-3. The Angels got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-3. Tanner Scott got win number 1 on the year as Seattle defeated Toronto 5-0. The Houston Astros smacked 15 team hits as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 6-4. Adalberto Mejia collected win number 2 on the year as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 2-1. The Kansas City Royals totaled 11 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 9-6. The A's pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 13-3. Stephen Piscotty was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, leading the Marlins to a win over Pittsburgh 6-5. The Atlanta Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they manhandled the Mets 8-2. Michael Lorenzen won his first game of the season as the Brewers took care of the Reds 3-2. The Colorado Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-1. The Washington Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they embarrassed the Dodgers 7-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Philadelphia Phillies combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-2. The Diamondbacks swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Dude, we are on a roll right now. We get 25th. We get the one on the 7th. No comp. Alright, let's advance. Let's see what we get. "20 years old, not good contact, good power though. But only in center. Second. Contact, fielding's great, power's not great, but I think he could be good second base." More of fielding type. Huh. 50, 50. A lot of his stuff is average. 50, 50, 45. 65, 50, 60. Valadares looked pretty good. Sorry, I gotta take Rob Stacy here. This one's a short. Trump, yeah, he looks better. Um, we play short as well. Let's take Rice. We need to increase our infield essentially. Um, he's 20. Let's take Marquez. He can also play outfield. You got 2 more rounds. Um, and let's go with Salgado. Okay, let's see. See what we got. 78 potential. McGee. 76 of Baladares. Looks like he could be pretty good. Rob Stacy. Ooh, he looks good. D'Angelo Crump. He starts as a 68, but his potential is a 68. 62 for David Rice. Marquez is 76. He looks pretty good. Stefan Salgado. Wow, an 86 potential. Okay. Now we can start going through this season. Wow. We've turned this around. We've won every game since the 25th of May.
The beginning of the Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Alfredo Castro had a total of 3 RBIs on the day as the Orioles downed the Braves 11-3. It was their 15th consecutive victory as a team. The Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-4. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-2. The Detroit Tigers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-0. The Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-1. The Royals hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim grabbed 13 hits in the game as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-2. The Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-0. The win was their 7th in a row. The Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-3. The New York Mets launched 3 home runs as they manhandled the Marlins 13-2. The Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-2. The Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-0. Sean Manaea tossed a dominating complete game shutout as Milwaukee downed the Rockies 2-0. He is currently in the top.
Wow, it was our first game there.
A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Looking first at the American League East, the Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they walked off in extras against the Red Sox 7-6. Delman Peterson earned his first career big league win on the mound as the Yankees defeated the Braves 7-4. The Phillies
Okay, Rosenthal was in the outfield, right?
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Boston Red Sox broke up their 5-game losing skid as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-4. The Oakland Athletics amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-6. The Minnesota Twins combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-0. The Friars got an astounding 20 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-2. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-1. The Cincinnati Reds pounded out 17 hits in this one as they crushed the Cubs 11-4. Geraldo Capillo had a total of 6 base hits, leading the D-backs to victory over the Buccos 9-8. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. Luis Castillo collected his 8th.
Antonio Marquez for Joel Copen and Mike King. Okay.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, Miguel Castro got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping the Orioles defeat the Angels 5-3. The Mets finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 9-7. It was their 5th straight victory. The Tigers sent 3 balls into the seats as they blew out the Jays 12-3. Salvador Arroyo was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the Mariners over the Red Sox 6.
Wow, we're actually playing some good baseball right now.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. The Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. Odell Thomas grabbed win number 9 this year as the Yankees handled the Mariners 8-5. He is currently leading the American League in wins. Mike Foltynewicz grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading the Braves to victory over the Red Sox 3-2. The Chicago White Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they sent their crowd home happy after a walk-off win against the Astros 7-6. The A's hit 3 long balls as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 8-7. The Miami Marlins picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 9-6. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Ryan Healy drove in 4 and had a home run as St. Louis bested the Mets 5-3. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Padres 3-0.
Right.
The Twins got an astounding 20 hits in total as they grabbed an extra innings.
That would be a no, Ghost Rider.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-3. The Angels launched 3 home runs as they destroyed the Rays 10-4. The Texas Rangers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-0. Taijuan Walker grabbed win number 6 on the year, helping the Stros take care of the White Sox 4-3. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Detroit Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-3. The Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 4-2. Matt Strahm was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Padres got by the Phillies 3-0. Daniel Nakamura drove home 3 runs as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 6-2. Kyle Freeland earned win number 7 this season, leading the D-backs to victory over the Buccos 5-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Alright, let's do this. They're even for the most part. They aren't going to make anything. Their aching is back. They're actually in the lead.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the Blue Jays sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles, 3-2. The Boston Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, Luis Cessa got the W and now has 5 this year, helping lead the Orioles to the win over the Mets, 3-1. The New York Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they walked off to an extra inning win against the Marlins, 3-2. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Braves in Atlanta, 3-1. The Nationals put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Rays 7-1. The Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game